Welcome in. Today we're going to be doing egg fried rice. Now, I'm stoked for this one. It's one of my favorites. My girlfriend and I, we usually go to Panda Express. We go to places like that, and we'll have different types of egg fried rice from Chinese places. But sometimes you just want to make it yourself, and sometimes if you have the capability to do it yourself and the proper tools and proper knowledge, you can make it happen. So, welcome in for everyone just joining in for the first 5 minutes. We kind of just wait for the first couple people to show up, and then we basically make a little drink. Got a little extra tequila, so we're gonna make a little watermelon drink. Probably like add a little ice to it. We got a little blender here, so we'll make it happen. But yeah, first things first is make sure you use a clean station. Make sure you have all your stuff ready, right? Oven's clean, so all your pans are ready to go. Cutting board's clean, knife's clean. You have all the things that you need, all right? And that's gonna be the most important thing. So everyone coming in just now, just like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys showing up. All right, let's get right into it. So we're gonna make a bit of a watermelon drink today. And usually we make coffee on our breakfast. Welcome in first people. Coffee on our breakfast ones. For right now, it's dinner time, so we're gonna make a nice little cocktail to go with our dinner while we're making it. I like to usually just make a cocktail right before, that way I can enjoy it a little bit more. You know, then you don't have to like, oh, it's such a task. It's like, no, enjoy it, you know? Enjoy your drink while you're making good food and saving that money. So, again, like a chef is basically to show you guys that you don't need to go out and pay $20, $30 for a good meal. You can go out $5, $10, save a bunch of money, and then that way, as you guys saw, welcome in. I appreciate you guys, you know, like, last stream was awesome. We got to 20,000 people, and it was awesome. Kept hitting the viewer limit and whatnot. So yeah, I was super stoked about that. Kept pushing for the subs, and we got a lot of subs. So almost at 500 right now. We're at 390. So if you guys could like and subscribe, I appreciate you. If not, just enjoy the content. All right. Joe Waters, just wanted to say hey. For whatever reason, I forgot to set notifications to all the missed some lives, and I'm about to pass out. But hey, won't say thank you very much, Joe Waters. Yeah, if you get a chance while you're passing out, check out the last stream. It was really awesome. We had played some games, had a little vacation, and that just goes to show if you guys save your money during the week, you can go and you can buy a hotel, you can buy all that stuff, and then you don't have to worry about like, you know, like feeling like you're missing out or anything like that, you know? Once you get it, you have, you know, do your week prep, do it while you're at work, and then on your 2 days off, enjoy yourself. That's what it's supposed to be about, instead of having to do all the stuff that you need to do. So, thank you, Joe. I appreciate you. All right, so we're gonna get started. A little bit of watermelon, right? And a little bit of Don Julio. Gonna make ourselves a nice little drink. Okay. And I got some extra watermelon. Again, this is from that watermelon from the last time when we made it. And another thing too you can use is like different types of. Remember how we made that Monte Cristo less than a week ago? Boom. Look, we got that nice puree. Always make sure you taste stuff. You don't want anything oxidizing or... Oh yeah, that's gonna be good in that. So yeah, so we just add kind of whatever we have to the pot. All right. So we got this. This will be like our additive. This is basically, we made a Monte Cristo grape jelly with actual grapes and stuff. So we use that with some fresh watermelon that we cut up. Again, buying a full watermelon instead of buying those pre-packs make a big difference. All right, and then you just look around, see if there's anything else you want to add into it. I mean, that's pretty easy peasy. We could, instead of using ice, use a little bit of this frozen berry. Welcome in first, people. Appreciate you guys being here. So yeah, instead of using ice and just using water, you can use fresh berries to make a drink instead. So shout out to you guys. All right, let's get into it. So what I like to do is, depending on, you know, you always want to make sure you smell your fruits and stuff, but depending on how fresh they are and whatnot, you can use the full rind. This is still pretty good. Always make sure you're testing everything, right? Oh yeah, those are gonna be perfect. So like we usually tell, whenever you're making shakes and stuff like that, make sure you do like the liquid first. That way you can get some liquid in there and it can kind of mix up. Because if you don't do the liquid, then you'll end up with a lot of, like if you do the ice first, it won't get that liquid in there and it won't mix up. So welcome in first, people. Appreciate you guys. Hello, Steak and Mac. Appreciate you. So just a couple of dashes of citrus. All right. And you can use whatever you want. This is just what we have lying around. So don't drop your watermelon. And again, we washed our hands, so make sure you guys wash your hands every time you use stuff. You have a towel for your dry station and your wet station. All right, we'll take a little bit of this water juice. Boom. And that's the best part about not using like actual ice and stuff like that, because there's going to be a lot of water content from other things. You want to get that natural sugar in there. You don't want to just add ice. It'll lose the flavor. So take a little bit of that, and we'll do is I like to do small bits first just to get it going, and then we'll add the rest of it. So it's going to get loud for you guys. We'll just do a little smidge of each. Oh. I messed it up, guys. There we go. Oh, no. Yeah, there's like a weird way of opening this thing that I always mess up. Anyone? I apologize. Oh man. Of course, right on stream, right? You look like... Yeah, no, pretty much, man. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that, man. I don't know any guns. Yeah, screwed it up, man. All right. What's funny is I had this opened earlier. There it is. Yeah, sometimes you gotta shake it a little bit. It's fancy balls. Alright, so we're just gonna mix it up a little bit. Like we got all that juice and stuff there. It's gonna get loud, so you guys turn it down for a sec. Here we go. See, and we don't have to get it like fully mixed and whatnot. We're just getting that water so that it's not all nasty in the middle. And then, alright, take our ice components and berries. And that'll be your ice, that'll be your fruit, all that good stuff. And there you go. Add some of like the juicier ones, right? You get the nice juicy ones compared to the pale ones. So get those nice juicy ones in. Again, this is how you, instead of having to pay $15 for a freaking cocktail, boom, you get this right here, you're ready to go. And then you just use all your extra stuff, right? We probably added enough of that grape stuff, so we're just gonna, yeah, we're gonna start it off, see how it goes. All right, 3, 2, 1, guys. Smidge more of this, and then we will add just a little bit more ice, guys. And having all your stuff ready, this is what makes it easy, right? Boom, boom, boom. Just right over here into our freezer. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a nice one right here. All right. Guys, this is gonna be nice. Check this out, and then you get, you know, it's all about appearance, right? I do love Dragon Ball Z. I actually made that shirt too, so that's the best part about that shirt. I noticed last streams I had some negative space, so we added this guy right here. We added this too, so figured I'd give you guys a little bit to look at, and maybe we can switch out shirts and whatnot. So yeah, there we go. And you can drink it straight from here, or what we're gonna do. Look at that. Oh yeah. Nice. And there you go. You got yourself like pretty much a watermelon margarita. Get a little salt on the rim. Good to go, man. Yeah, that assassination was no good. Yeah, like I said last stream, man. If you guys want to check it out, last stream was amazing. Went to the casino and stuff, so it was a lot of fun. But yeah, if you guys go, you know, check it out. This is a free speech zone, so whatever you guys want to say, go for it, man. We have some mods now. And we'll just, you know, want to make sure you guys' voice is being heard. So, yeah, check that out. Boom. And then always when you're done, like, just do your dishes. Boom, you're ready to go. All done. Boom. Put this away. And now we can make some chicken fried rice while we're going. And again, you can have sake, you can have anything like that. Look at that. Nice, beautiful drink. Very colorful. Probably very fruity. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That's it, guys. You guys should try that out. It's a little bit of Don Julio and some watermelon juice, some berries. Yeah, I mean, you know, it'll be a little frilly. You'll have a piece of mint on it or something like that. But that's like literally like a, you know, $10 drink right there. Easy peasy. All right. So now we're gonna get into the chicken fried rice and teriyaki chicken and egg fried rice. Here we go. So always put your stuff away while you're going, right? And we're going to use our two right here. One of them's going to be used for the teriyaki chicken. The other one's not going to be. It's going to be. You can use one pan and use just this one, but I'm going to use this one because it has a lot more surface area to use. So again, we got our Drink ready to go. Board's all fresh. Let's get it. So this is where buying in bulk makes a big difference, right? And when you have bulk, you can just make sure you have like good baggies and stuff like that, and then you basically put a couple of them into each of them, throw them in the freezer, and then use them as you need them. So, all right. There you go. Yeah. See, and always making sure you're using a nice clean surface. I like to put a cutting board in between my main board and that one. And what I'll do is I won't put it back on. Boom. I'll just put them right on here. And then what I can do is I can manipulate them. If I want to cut them, I can do anything like that. I'll have them on here. And then this nasty board isn't getting on top of it. Okay? And then boom. Having one clean hand, one dry hand. Come over here. Use your dry station, right? And again, having a nice dry towel ready for you. Having your wet station and dry station. Boom. There you go. That way we're not getting contamination between everything. And just carefully stick it in the bag. A couple pieces. Alright. Boom. 2 chickens for the next dinner. Right. Hey, nice bag. I'm from Hawaii. I need one of those for my week. Yeah. Yeah, that's when I traveled around the country, so it was a lot of fun. Ended up going to Hawaii and staying there, so shout out to Hawaii. Alright. And then we'll just grab 2 more bags and be ready to go. Alright, shout out to you people. I know we only got a couple in here, but hey, it's all good, man. As long as I'm giving you guys a stream, that's all I want. Like and subscribe if you guys would. I appreciate you. Every little bit helps. We're trying to hit 500, man. Almost there. And I know I could be going to the casino and getting a lot more viewers and stuff like that, but you know, that was just like a vacation thing, and kind of is what it is. You don't get as much if you're not, you know, doing crazy stuff. But we are going to be doing Food Cart Fridays. We're going to be doing a lot more IRL streams, so that way you guys can go out and see all the cool stuff that with me that Portland has to offer. So I think you guys, it's not really about the casino, it's more about the going out and seeing things and enjoying things. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. All right, so we got our chicken right here. So what I like to do is I'll just butterfly them, right? So you take it over here on its axis. Make sure you have a nice, clean, sharp knife. And there you go. You got a nice, tuck all those edges in. Now you got a nice little patty right there, ready to go. Okay, do the same thing on this one. And what you want to do is when you have pieces like this, right? This is all like pretty much, you know, here I'll show you really quick. Skin and like missed stuff like that, you just put that to the side. Okay, and then you see they missed a little bit of bone and cartilage and whatnot, so you just trim up the sides. Come back here. And you want to do it on the fattest side right here. So come in again. Go all the way, almost all the way through, so that you get that nice tuck right there. And there you go. Nice butterfly piece of chicken. Beauty. Alright, now we've got all the chicken we need. And again, you guys got to think that chicken's gonna shrink up too. So if you got a big eater or something like that, make sure you do enough, because that chicken is gonna shrink up. All right. So whenever you're doing chicken and whatnot, you don't want to use butter because it's gonna burn. You want to use oil. Okay. So we'll use a little bit of canola oil right here, or vegetable oil, or whatever you guys want to use. It's up to you. Just, yeah, if you want to use butter, use a little bit of Dark Matter. What's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you. Yeah, just so you know, it doesn't get as crazy on these days, but we're going to start having more IRL streams on Friday. We're going to do Food Cart Fridays, so we're going to go and see a bunch of food carts that they have to offer, do a bunch of different ones. I think a lot of people were liking the IRL content. Obviously, you know, anyone who's gambling and stuff like that's going to get a lot of stuff, but yeah. You can use olive oil too. Olive oil is good. It's just anything with a low smoke point or a high smoke point. So it's like the higher degree of the oil is, the less that it smokes. So with butter, it has a low smoke point. That means it'll burn, and then you'll get that taste of that. You can use olive, you can use anything like that. But what we're gonna do is just canola, and then we're gonna use the flat guy. All right, this flat guy is gonna basically use everything we need. We can use one pan, or we can use 2. It's up to you guys. And while everything's going, right, we already have clean hands. Come over here. And we're gonna grab our 2 sets of veggies right here. Alright, so mine is yeah, extra virgin in a glass bottle. Yeah. Well, I'm not a fancy chef, so this is the one I'm gonna use. This Asian stir fry. It has like water chestnuts and a bunch of different stuff. My girlfriend likes a little bit more plain, so I'm gonna show you both of them. And this one's more just like the carrots, the beans, and the peas. Okay. So what you do is not make a mess over here. Sorry, guys. But yeah, just so you guys know, we're gonna get more IRL streams. Yep, exactly. See, the pan is heating, right? And so when your oil is pretty much moving like it's water, what you'll do is you can always do one of my tricks. Take a little bit of water, and you just flick it on there. And if you hear it sizzling, it's probably a good indicator. All right, there you go. See? So that way you want to get that sizzle right off the bat. Right off the bat. And then always just do one side. So I'll do the non-meat side first. Alright, and we'll suck up a lot of that oil. Make sure it's nice and coated so that it doesn't stick. Again, having a good pan like this is one of the important things. Okay, turn it down on a kind of medium-low heat. And then again, we have our little piece right here. Anytime you have a board, right, you switch it out. Do a nice clean over. And that's why I like having one on top. So that way I can just come over here. Everything's all cleaned already. And I can start fresh. I don't have to do the dishes. And then again, we got our cocktail. And we're just enjoying ourselves. Shout out to Dark Matter being here. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, once we, I'm going to get a selfie stick and I'm going to start getting out into the world with you guys so you can see some of the cool stuff that Portland has to offer. Like we have awesome food carts and stuff. So, alright. So then you'll come over here and you'll grab a couple of your plastic cups, right? And you'll take just a little bit of whatever you're going to use for each of them. So we're only going to use one for each of us. So I'd say like a cup and a half, 2 cups, something like that. And then you can always save some for later and make another one after, right? Boom, boom, boom. Come over here, use your other one. This one's going to be me. And again, this one's going to be short and sweet, guys, just so you guys can see what we're doing. It's going to be about a half hour, 45 minutes. And I just wanted to show you guys, because I noticed that a lot of people are really digging the IRL streams, not as much as this, but it is what it is, you know? Alright. So, come over here into our sink. I'll take some hot water, and you'll just get it nice and unfrozen, okay? And then that way, you don't really have to cook it, you don't have to saute it or anything like that. You can just go through. See? I'm just taking it, boom, boom, boom. A little bit of hot water, room temperature water, and then you just let it sit for a second and de-thaw. Same thing with the other one, right? And get your fingers in there, that way it's getting all thawed out naturally. Okay. Strain, 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 a little more hot water. Strain, strain, strain. And then again, we'll just let it sit there. And as you're going, you end up putting all your stuff away so you don't have to do all your dishes at the end. Boom. There you go. Done, done, done. Alright, now this is the part where you want to keep an eye on the smell and the texture, right? So you can use spat, or you can use, I like to use some tongs. So just check, and you don't want to move it too much, right? Because you want to get that nice crispiness on it. So starting to get there. This one too. Starting to get there. Okay. And again, with thick pieces like that, you want to make sure they're cooked all the way through, right? So what we're going to do is we're probably going to cut it one more time on this big piece and then refry it. So making sure you have a nice, clean, efficient space to use multiple things. Right here, ready? We already cleaned our, boom, already cleaned from the chicken that we just did. Boom, done, done, done. And that way, everything's going in the same spot. Come back here, boom, got our nice little drink ready to go. That's nice. That watermelon, that tequila actually is pretty good. And that little bit of citrus makes a big difference. So, yeah, got our things. And yeah, we're pretty good. We're rocking and rolling. And then the most important thing about egg fried rice is your rice. You want to make sure you use old rice, so that way it soaks it up and you can actually get some flavor imparted into it. Or otherwise, it's just gonna, it's gonna be mush. So we got our rice, got our soy sauce. Again, getting everything out. Stir fry. We'll use the Panda Express one. That's open nice. The PF Chang's. Boom. Some of that teriyaki sauce. Okay, so we have all of our stuff ready to go. That way we're not going back and forth between things and getting confused. Okay, come over here. Look at that nice color on that. Check that out. Nice color on it. I think we'll go just a little longer to get a nice good crispiness to it almost. Again, this little piece is just a little extra one kind of floating around. And again, having enough oil to go around is going to be very important, okay? So again, come over here. This should be thawed out. We don't need a lot of it, right? Just use your hands. And there you go. Boom. Take the other one. Now again, you guys could use whatever you want. Peas, carrots, any mix. But I like to use the veggies like this from the frozen bag. They end up to be a little bit better, a little more cheaper, and cost effective. That way you don't have to spend a bucket on it. Because pretty much they're using the same stuff anyways, so. That's what you see at the restaurants. They're usually using like bag product or like stuff that's coming from Cisco and whatnot. So, oh, you guys got to try that recipe. Look at that color. That is beautiful. Nice, nice, nice. All right, we're pretty much just flying here, man. Got our eggs ready. Got our chicken going over there. You know what I mean? Like, and then presentation is the #1 thing because you want to eat like you. You know what I mean? You want to eat like you went out, so that day you don't feel like you're missing out. So, yeah. I mean, it's just this is what this show is about. Is basically showing you guys that you don't have to go and spend exorbitant prices to eat good food. You guys can do it yourself. So, shout out to those guys who are. Oh, look at that color now. Beautiful. Shout out to you guys who are in the chat. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, and we're just gonna turn it. Oh yeah, look at that color, you guys. Boom. Beautiful. And again, heating that pan before will get that nice crispy crust. Okay, and then you're gonna take it. And we're just gonna keep going on the other side. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna check that internal temperature, right? It's super raw when you can feel like it's pushing against your thumb. And then you can see it's kind of like it'll get firmer and firmer and firmer. So once it gets nice and firm, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut it in the bias, and then we're gonna throw it back on there on the other side. Be good to go. Alright, got all our stuff ready, everything's popping. So what we'll do is we'll take a bowl, right, get our bowl, and it's going to be 2 eggs each, right? So I'm going to make a serving for both of us. So if it's egg fried rice, obviously you want a decent amount of egg in it, okay? So we got our PF Chang's ready, boom. Got our soy sauce ready, boom. We got our fried rice in, ready to go. Eggs ready to crack. I've accidentally put 5. And then we got our veggies all ready to go. And that way, when you guys are ready to put it all together, it's all right there. You're not just struggling to go back and forth. So, makes a big difference. Alright, and having a clean station, you know what I mean? Like, making sure everything's nice and tight. Makes cleanup easy, makes everything else easy. That way you don't feel like you're just struggling to cook. And then it'll make you feel like you don't want to cook anymore. So, making yourself a cocktail, playing with some other fam, you know what I mean? Amazing. Yeah, I know. That's how it goes. Sci-fi chess. We live in a very detrimental society. Hey, I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah. No, it's just one of those things where we live in a detrimental society, and honestly, they push gambling way harder. Like, we were topping views and stuff, like, to the point where it wouldn't let us get more viewers, but it is what it is. That's just how it's gonna be, and that'll be kind of what we do. We're not gonna gamble. We're not a gambling thing. What we're gonna do is what I learned from that is you guys want to see more IRL stuff. You want to see me outside of the kitchen throwing food carts. You guys want to see me like experiencing things. and doing this as well. But I think this is going to be the main thing, and then we'll do that stuff on the IRL stuff too. So that way, once we hit 500, 1,000, we can start working up that way. But I just want to, it is what it is. I'm kind of bummed there's only 4 people, but hey, it is what it is. You guys are here. That's all that matters, and I appreciate you guys. But once we get bigger, trust me, it won't be this way. So, yeah. All right, look at that. So once you see you're getting really nice color marks, you can either, what you do is you can either put it into the oven, or you can keep it going like this, split it in half, and then bring the heat down. You'll notice it's getting nice and firm, right? So, not overcooking your chicken is going to be a very important thing. And then what we're going to do is after this, we're going to take this and put it over to here, and then that sauce all over it. And then we're going to cook it in that sauce and get nice and saucy, okay? And then that way it'll go on top, right on top of the egg fried rice. All right. We got a nice color on that one. We'll do one more time. Oh yeah, this is looking good, guys. All right. Take a little sipper. Hey, I appreciate you not blocking channels, man. Yeah. No, I just want people to have fun, learn some things. One of my biggest things is I want to make this actual cooking channel. So eventually we'll get a studio. Eventually we'll have all that stuff. But right now, this is what you have to do. Sometimes you have to fight against zero leaders. Sometimes your mod's the only person in there, and that's just what you got to do. Consistency plus time equals success. So that's the plan. And yeah, I think it was a very big lesson to learn. 20,000 concurrent viewers and stuff like that coming through the whole live. And one of the things I learned is, yes, it's the gambling, but also the IRL. So we do a little bit more of that, mix that in instead of seeing my boring house. It'll be good. Yes, chicken isn't cheap, and so that's why buying in bulk, I bought all of that chicken that you guys saw for like $10, right? So all that chicken, then, what, you have 3 of them? Me and my girl, 1 chicken each. I mean, that's 3 more meals or 4 if you get lunch enough, so. Well, hey, I appreciate you, Sci-Fi Chefs. Yeah, you're a real one. But yeah, this is just what you gotta do, man. There's a lot of really big names out there that are doing streams right now, so, having you guys here, it's all that matters. I'm good with it. Hey, and thankfully, I got some good people to hang out with while I'm doing all this stuff. So, you know what I mean? So, appreciate you guys. All right. What you're going to do is you're going to look. This one's pretty much almost done. Take this off. Turn your heat off. All right. Got our eggs over here. And I can tell this one's probably not all the way done, but dang near. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it right on a bias. Actually, what we could do, take it down the middle, unbutterfly it, right? You'll see it's just got a little bit of pink. So, what we're going to do, just butterfly it one more time, just to check. Look at that. Nice and cooked. Maybe just a little under, so what we'll do is we'll just put it back on there, let it get some of that residual heat. I think this one should be good too. Some of that residual heat, and this one I know for sure is all done. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it up after we marinate it, okay? Did you try that 23-layer cake from Michael Jordan's at Illinois? No, I didn't. They were closed when I went, but we had a lot of really good food. They had that place Rock and Brews open from, what's his face? The dude from Kiss. Oh my god, I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. I see his face. The main guy. Anyways, but yeah, he made like an awesome place, and they had awesome sandwiches and burgers and stuff like that. But yeah, no, they had amazing food, man. Yeah, I don't risk you don't risk the chicken. Always leave it on there for a little bit longer, okay? And we're also going to be sauteing it with that, so that residual heat. You want to keep that sauciness, right? Gene Simmons, yes, thank you. Alright. So, we're going to take our... Try and get this fucking thing off. There we go. Well, make sure you don't get any plastic in your food. Alright? Alright. And again, this whole meal probably cost about like 10, 15 bucks each of us, or all together. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely worth trying, you guys. I think it's good. And then this, this is just extra stuff, so. I mean, drink, egg fried rice, teriyaki chicken. You're walking out of there with $30 easy, you know. But hey, what do I know? All right, so we'll take our chicken. Come over here. Put it right into this guy. Because you want something with a little bit of a lip on it, because if the lip's not there, then that sauce is just going to spread and it's not going to actually get inside of it. Or all over the inside of it. Okay? And again, the best part about having a really nice stainless steel is watch. A little bit of water. Boom. And just wipe it down. Probably need like 1 or 2 towels. Look at that. Nice and clean. Got this at a freaking Dollar General for like $5 or something like that. This thing has paid for itself over and over again. Look at that. Nice and clean. And then that way, you know, all your cleanup's pretty much done. 1-pan meals and stuff like that. And then take the last of it, let down and around, because it obviously uses a lot. Boom. Done. Alright. And then we'll come over here, hit the heat back on. And we're not going to use any oil. It's just going to be the straight sauce, okay? Hey, appreciate you, Sci-Fi Chess. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. Yeah, Friday's going to be a lot more funner stream. We're going to food carts, so, you know, it is what it is. I just want to be consistent and make sure you guys get something. Make sure it's good in the process. Boom, there we go. And you just want to get enough to actually coat the bottom of it, all right, because a lot of it's going to soak up. And what I do is I add just a little bit of water, right? Take a little bit of the water, and that way it kind of, the osmosis and all that stuff makes a nice gooey sauce, but it doesn't just like caramelize right off the bat, and then you're losing all that flavor. Okay? Come over here, get this guy off. And yeah, I appreciate everyone being in here, man. I know it's not as exciting, but hey, this is something you guys can learn, so that way when you guys eat during the week and eat like this, you can spend your money like I did and have a great time and not worry about losing $200 or $300, which we actually won $400 on the we want our cows back as we were losing. We were losing pretty big, and I stopped by and my girlfriend said, "Oh yeah, we always lose this one a week." Boom, second hit, we ended up hitting $400, so it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so that's why these videos are important, you guys, so that way you guys can enjoy life instead of having to feed yourself or use your money on feeding yourself, you know? So, just a thought for you guys. Just a thought. You know, why work to live when you can live to work? Or why live to work when you work to live? You know what I'm saying? So, gotta enjoy yourself. That's what I do. Perfect. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this put to the side. That way it's ready to go. Alright, little white dish, get it all ready. Boom, boom, boom. And having a lot of that sauce will make it so that you're almost boiling it inside of it. Alright, oh yeah, getting that sauce all in there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pour the sauce on top of it. So, alright. So come over here, get your eggs. And this is where having everything ready will make it easier for you guys. Boom, 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 boom. Mix up your eggs really nice and fine. And this is going to go half for me, half for her. Because remember, she doesn't like all that other stuff, and we're going to do it a nice good one. So, once you have everything ready, you can just, boom, ready to eat. Okay? Move this out of the way. Yeah, I think it should be fine. Alright, come back over here. Let's see. Alright. And we're just going to let that cook off a little bit, let it reduce down. And then once it's done reducing, we'll put it onto a plate, chop it up. And then we'll get into our egg fried rice, and then we'll plate it, and I'll show you guys how to make it look really good. I'll be right back. All right, just making sure she wanted, sometimes she likes it separated, so we're gonna put it right on top. So always having your plates ready, everything's all ready to go, man. Yeah, I mean, this is way better than going out. I mean, what you can do is you can go to Dollar Tree and you can get a bunch of those dumplings and whatnot, and you can fry those off with it too, man. We'll show you guys how to do that next time. But I mean, honestly, guys, you don't need to go out and spend $30, $40, $50 to feed yourselves, man, every day. Like, it makes a big difference. Hear that sizzling? That means that sauce is getting in there. And this is why you don't overcook your chicken before you put it in there, because by the time this gets sauced up, it's going to be really dry. And there we go. Nice and saucy. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to save some of that sauce. That way my girl can use some of it. And then always putting it into your spats right as you're done. That will make it easier for you to clean up and whatnot. Okay? So, here. Make sure you clean your space. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. That's going to be nice and saucy. And then what you can do is once you cut it up, because you're going to lose a lot of that sauce when you cut it up, what you can do, boom, look at that. Take some of that sauce, put it in here. Look at the thickness of that sauce. That is beautiful. It's got all that flavored chicken and whatnot. And again, as long as you have it properly cooked and whatnot, you can store it and use it for something else. As long as it's not from raw chicken, right? That's why we cooked it first and then we'll go into it. Alright. And again, getting a good pan makes the difference. Look at that. Easy peasy. Nice and easily cleaned. That way you're not... Oh, nice. Look at that. Done. Alright, here we go. Let's make our egg fried rice, guys. So what I do is I start with a little bit of oil. Now you can use a wok, you can use a saute pan, just use whatever you have available, man. You don't have to. It is nice when you have a wok because it has that wok, as they call it, which is that flavoring that you get from it. But we're just going to use a little bit of our oil, like we were scrambling our eggs, okay? And what you want to do is use the right tools for the right jobs, right? So I like to use what they use. I use this, and then you can get it going. You can start shrinking it up and whatnot. So this is usually the best way. So again, cleaning up as we're going, washing our hands, doing all the dishes for the most part. We'll make it so that at the end you can just enjoy your food. So, ready to go, right? And then once we cut all this stuff up, most of the stuff can just get some lids and you're ready to go and make another one for tomorrow for lunch if you want to. So, hey, what's up, Rando? Welcome back. Appreciate you, man. How you guys doing? Oh, man, that drink is really good. All right, so you got it, right? Make sure you're coating it. And again, well, like a medium-high heat. Not too high, not too low. Because we're going to add all this stuff all together. All right? Okay. So we're going to just basically take it, get that high heat going. You know what? Let's get it going. And you'll take your egg and you mix it up really nice. And again, using a wok, but you want to scramble it like really hard. Get those little pieces, get it all nice and moved, right? Almost like it's, and you could use like a whisk, or not a whisk, but you could use a whisk, but you want to get tiny little clumps. That way all that egg, and then use the back, gets on every piece of noodle, right? See how they're nice little pieces like that? Oh. Keep that high heat going. That way you don't overcook it. And then you come over here and you add your veggies. What I like to do is I add the veggies to the eggs first, and then I'll add soy sauce, and then I'll add the rice. Because then what I do is I'll add just a smash of more. Look at that. Nice and cooked. Look at that. Nice pieced off. And just keeping it going and rotating is going to be your most important thing. And then boom. Right over here. Come over and take your rice. And again, making sure you want to have day-old rice. Because you want to make sure that you can soak up some of those juices and stuff like that when you're making it. There you go. Boom. Okay. About a cup, cup and a half. Depends on how much you want to make. But even distribution is the most important part. Again, coming over here, working fast. That stuff is going to cook. Oh, come on. And this is why you make sure you do it before, or you don't have any troubles, man. Alright, here we go. And then we're going to add some soy sauce. Boom. And then we'll come back with our... Oh. Come back with our guy, and we're moving it, we're moving it, we're moving it, we're moving it. We're getting all those rice clumps cooked out. Right? Keep moving it, keep moving it. Keep it on that high heat. Nice little flip. Don't lose your rice like I did. But if it looks like you're not getting all those big pieces up, just a smidge more of that. Right? Because that liquid's what's really making it. And again, getting all those little bits of fried rice in there. Again, if you make a mess, it is what it is, but that's kind of what it is. Trying to get all that flavor in there. Crush up all that. Look at that. Nice little color. And you want it to be a nice, even brown. Okay? Look at that. And then just getting in there and crushing it up, making sure all that egg fried rice is getting nice. Look at that, guys. Look at the color on that. That is beautiful. And again, if you want scallions at the end, you can. But there you go, guys. And I'll show you guys a little trick. Take your bowl, alright? Now you can do it fancy, but you want to do is just take it over here. And that's why having the proper tools for the proper job will make a big difference. Look at that. Nice, nice, nice. You're going to eat off. And you crush it down just a little bit. Make a bit of a form. Okay, look at that. Nice and fit in there. Boom. And you take the plate, put it right on top. Check this out, guys. Boom. There you go. Perfect egg fried rice right there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, look at that flip. Nice. And it's all about presentation, you know what I mean? Like that's half the battle when you're eating out. So you want to make it look good, you want to feel like you're being taken care of. So, and what we'll do is we'll take our nice big piece. We'll cut it up for a girl. Oh man, that is flavorful. And you want to cut on the bias against the grain. Fuck this one up. That is hot. Obviously, if it's too hot, right? A little bit of this. And then you want to have a nice appearance on it, right? Oh, nicer than I made it. Oh, look at that, guys. This is gonna be perfect. Oh yeah, guys. And then you take some of this. Look at this. Watch this, guys. Got your extra. Boom. Look at that. There you go, guys. Clean off those edges. Teriyaki chicken fried rice. That is beautiful. Alright, let's go take it to her. Awesome. Yeah, that's hers. I'll make mine. I'll be right back. That's why I asked. Alright, we're gonna make mine. Alright, yeah. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in, VTIV. Appreciate you. Alright, we're gonna make mine, clean up my little mess I made. Jeezy Pete's. Alright, we're gonna come over here. Making mine. Alright, easy peasy, man. Where I'm from California originally, so been around the block. Alright, here we go. Sorry guys, I gotta refire. She didn't like it. I'll be right back. Sorry guys. Sidetracked. Wipe off all this extra stuff that was over here. Alright, here we go. Whew, it's getting hot in here, guys. Should try putting carrying pin down. Yeah, no, because of the chat win. Yeah, no, I will more. I'm just working with what I got right now. I'm gonna get a stand and all that so it can actually point down. Honestly, it's on a cleaning bottle right now, so yeah, just working with what I got, man. You know, gotta do what I gotta do. But I appreciate that. Thank you, and we'll take that into consideration. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you. I noticed when I was watching the playback, that's what it was. It was it wouldn't show the bottom. All the fun stuff was on the bottom. So yeah, we'll have a better angle. Down the road, we'll make it happen. I got you guys. I appreciate your feedback. Thank you. You guys are awesome. All right. So yeah, keeping it going fast. Again, using the back side, the front side. But whatever side that's making it easy. I like to just squish it with this one. All right, making sure we're getting it into nice small pieces, swishing up that egg. That way it can get in between all the little grains. All right. There you go. And you gotta do this fast. You know, that's why you do it on a fast, high heat. That way you can cook it up nice and fast. And that way all those flavors get in real nice and easy. Alright? Again, egg, boom. And with our veggies. Alright. Oh, wrong one. Back to our work right here. Alright. Again, having it on that high heat, it's gonna make it nice. So you get that nice saute on it. Okay. A little soy sauce. This one had a little bit of water on it, so it's going to take an extra second, but it gives me enough time to really squish up that egg. And nice and melted. And again, that's why they have those really big fires going up. So that way they can get that type of heat and really capture it. So, yeah. Because you watch these guys, they'll make it in like 30 seconds. So that's kind of what you want to emulate. See, the difference is this one had a little too much water in it left. So if that ever happens, just drain it out. Alright, and keep on pushing. Boom. Drained it out. Get that thing moving. And there you go. Back in business. And come over here. We got our rice. Getting everything all nice and ready. Boom. And again, we're just enjoying ourselves, guys. But yeah, after we're done with this is going to be a short one. This will be the recipe, and you guys can copy it, take it, steal it, whatever you guys want. And I think this is a really good one. Alright, so you take, then again, your rice and the amount of like veggies you use, you know, that's kind of what you have to figure out how big the difference you want. So, you know, you want 1 cup of rice with a lot of veggies, or you want 2 cups of rice with not a lot of veggies, so it's 100% up to you. Alright, so again, just trying to get that flavor imparted to that rice. So, moving quick, getting it all mixed up, that way every bite's covered, all of that goodness. Smashing all those big pieces, right? So that way you're getting all that flavor into each grain. Flip, all that stuff, keep them moving. Boom, boom, boom. And then the soy sauce is how much you want to put in, right? If you want a lot, you want a little, but you're really just trying to impart flavor into each grain of that rice. So keeping it moving. Any big pieces that you see, look at that. Look at that, guys. That looks really nice. Alright. And then while you're finishing the last of it, you can start putting stuff away. And there you go, man. That is your guys' meal right there, man. Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that, look at that. Again, you can add whatever type you want, man. So if you want to add just carrots and peas, you can do that. If you want to do what I did, mushrooms, all that other stuff, boom. There you go. And then you, again, take your bowl, right? Come over here, our bowl. Right, give it one last toss. And you just take some of it here. Oh yeah, look at that. It smells amazing, guys. And you just take the back of your spoon, crush it up, crush it up, crush it up, pat, 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 pat. Alright. And then you take your bowl, again, flip, center. Look at that. Nice. And then again, take a piece of chicken, cut it up. Boom. Put it on the side. Take some of this extra juice. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. That is nice, you guys. There you go. There's your chicken and rice, you guys. About $25 right there you would have to pay. Awesome. And look, pretty much everything's cleaned, right? We'll come back to the clean. Come over here. Board's pretty much clean. We just need to wipe down most of the dishes down. Everything's pretty much put away. Right, over here. Done, done, done. And then all you really need to do is wipe this guy off, which I'll show you. Watch this. Again, having a good saute pan makes a big difference. Look at that. All that work that we did. All that work that we did. Done. And then there you go. And that is what you get. Let's try this out, see how it is. I like just a little bit more. Oh yeah. Get our trusties. Boom. Thank you. Yeah. I think hers looks a little better because it had less water, but no, this is perfect. Look at that. Cheers. Mmm. Couple scallions on top. That's literally just like a restaurant. Look at that. Mmm. All right, perfect, guys. Awesome. Well, hey, man. Cheers to you guys. I appreciate you guys. I know this is one of those where, you know, we don't get as many viewers, but I appreciate you guys being here. And just so you know, we will be doing IRL streams. We'll be doing food carts and stuff like that. So get ready for this. On your way out, please like and subscribe. And if not, I just appreciate you guys being here. I hope you have a wonderful day. Shout out to Dark Matters being in the chat. You guys are awesome. All right? Peace.